At the Capitol, a rally to stop the execution of a man who has already been given 3 last meals. We're talking about Richard Glossip. The U.S. Supreme Court granting him a temporary stay, but his life still in limbo. Our Capitol reporter Haley Wager joining us now live with more on this. Haley.
Carl, Richard Glossip was convicted in the 1997 murder of Barry Van Treese. Now, while he didn't actually commit the murder, he's accused of commissioning it. And Glossip has spent the last 26 years on death row.
There's no justice until he goes home.
A renewed call to send Richard Glossip home.
Thank God that we're going to free Richard Glossip and we're going to see justice done.
The longtime death row inmate has had 9 execution dates, 3 last meals, and spent the last 26 years staring death straight in the face.
The chains cutting into his wrists while we fill out our funeral arrangements and what his last meals will be repeatedly again and again as we have in the last 11 months. It's just gut-wrenching to do that with the one you love.
Through it all, Glossip has maintained his innocence.
We're going to get justice because Oklahoma is not going to kill an innocent man.
2 longtime advocates fighting to get Glossip off death row. Sister Helen Prejean and Dr. Phil renewed their calls for the courts to save Glossip.
For him to spend another day on death row is on its face injustice.
Lawmakers laid out what they call injustices in Glossip's case, talking about the recently surfaced box of evidence, the state's key witness changed testimony, and what they call corruption from the previous district attorney's office.
There is no one in Oklahoma above the law, including the legislator, including the judges, including the doggone DAs. Nobody's above the law.
A recent temporary execution stay from the Supreme Court served as a glimmer of hope to those fighting, but they say the fight is far from over.
It's all going to get quiet after this. Supreme Court's decision was unheard of.
Instead of staying quiet, they're calling on Oklahomans to reach out to their legislators and join their fight to save Richard Glossip.
Richard, we're with you, we're praying with you, and we will be with you to the end.
The victim's family continues to believe that Glossip's execution would bring justice for Barry Van Treese. Live at the Capitol for Oklahoma's Own, I'm Haley Wager.
Haley.